Om Shanti. A very common concept these days, flourishing all around. Work hard and party hard. You work tremendously. You give maximum of your potential and you work rigorously for some time, maybe some months or something, and then be relaxed and party hard. So this is a new concept in market. Work hard and party hard. The topic is work hard and party hard versus slow and steady, which is the conventional method of being slow and steady wins the race. So basically, when we say working hard and partying hard, it is like you push yourself towards the work in such a way that you eliminate all other things in your life. You give maximum, or the not maximum, whole energy to the work, and you ignore rest of the things in your life. And once you succeed in your work, then you are so relaxed that you give your time to all other things which are left behind through the period of time. And then you party hard. You earn so much, you have much of money, you are successful, then you relax for some time, pretty some time. You even stop earning for some time. And again you will feel like I'll work hard. So this is these days the recent fashionable method. On the contrary, earlier days, some decades back, people used to say, slow and steady wins the race. Do not eliminate or ignore different things in your life. Go slow and go steadily further forward in your life. Once you are going slow and steady, slowly, you win the race. And the world famous story of rabbit and the tortoise, which is conventional method of working, that you need not to push yourself to maximum limits, but you actually, okay, that's fine. But our ancestors were really smart people. They left these stories with more, not just moral values, they left these stories for us to remember life values, living values. Why? Because these small, tiny stories, they have secret of happy living. So let's see the story first. And we have lot many animations for this. The most famous story, which I think every citizen of the world, they know the story of rabbit and the tortoise. Let's see the story first.
Once upon a time, in a dense forest, there lived a rabbit and a tortoise. The rabbit always used to make fun of the tortoise. The smart rabbit always teased the tortoise that he is lazy. But the other animals in the jungle did not agree with the rabbit. The animals then decided to keep a race between the rabbit and the tortoise. Both the rabbit and the tortoise agreed to this. After deciding the start and the end point, the race began. The rabbit started off very fast, whereas the tortoise was walking slowly. The rabbit was running too fast, whereas the tortoise was steady and was focused. After some time, the rabbit got tired. But as he turned back, the rabbit was nowhere to be seen. So, the rabbit thought, why shouldn't I rest for some time? Thinking of this, he took some rest under a huge tree and went into a very deep sleep. After some time, the tortoise came near the tree and saw rabbit in a very deep sleep. But he continued walking towards the finish line. And soon walking slowly, he reached the finish line and won the race. Everyone congratulated him. On the other hand, when the rabbit woke up, he saw that the tortoise was nowhere to be seen, so he started running towards the finish line. But as soon as he reached the finish line, he saw that the tortoise was already there. Seeing this, he went into a shock. All the other animals started laughing at him, and the rabbit started crying. Rabbit's oversmartness came across the finish line, whereas the tortoise slowly and steadily but confidently won the race.
The modern culture approach, working hard, being available at any point of time throughout the day, working like 10, 12 hours a day, and then one to reach the target and to reach the goal fast and quick. They work hard like rabbit. Rabbit run so hard in the first, and after some time, he had a burnout. He was tired. And the other thing is party hard. To avoid that burnout, modern days, people used to go for a vacation, for long vacation, and they used to enjoy things and they used to let go of all the stress which is accumulated during this hardworking time and slow. So they feel like this method is good. So this method is very much applicable to everyone these days. So this is working hard and partying hard. But it so happen when I am working hard, I am actually focusing on one thing and eliminating rest all other things. When I eliminate rest all other thing, I avoid my relations, I avoid my health, I avoid all other co-curricular activities. We simply lose focus on everything. We just focus on career or work and or earning, and we are doing it very well. That's true. But slowly, at one point of time, when luckily, if goal is achieved rightly, it's good. I actually receive something good. But sometimes it so happen the we reach the goal, but somewhere we miss that togetherness. And we actually, there is a tendency of being burnout, loss of motivation, loss of energy, no more interested in work, or no more energy left to work further. Because being available all the time or working hard squeezed you from inside. Somewhere inside, you generate that fear inside, fear of getting squeezed again, fear of stretching yourself beyond your capacity without your will. Actually, in inside of every human being, there is child. That one child which was nurtured some decades ago. And we all live with that child inside. And this is the reason childhood memories are precious memories. Even if you get something, maybe some fruit or some candy, which we used to eat in our childhood days, that makes us so happy that we feel like, okay, this was my thing when I was so young. I used to enjoy like that. And that enjoyment is actually very much visible on your face. So that child is always there inside everyone. Our current nature, our current personality is also based on that child. How we go into a relationship, how we connect with people. If that inner child feels safe, if that inner child feels joy, then we continue with that relation, continue with that work. But after, but in any way of working or any process, if is getting suppressed, that that inner child is actually connected with my past, connected with when my wisdom was very less, When I was not very assertive, not logical, but I was content. The feelings were silent, I mean, calm and composed feeling. So that child inside all of us actually relish those calm, composed, happy feeling in any process. If that inner child get revolt or feel unsafe, or it feels like the inner child feels uncomfortable, no matter how logically you are adjusting with that place or person, no matter how in logically, maybe wisely you are trying to work with those people or the team or that company or that house, that person, that partner. But if that inner child is feeling uncomfortable, it is almost impossible to get set in that environment. But logically, if everything around you is not good and you feel trapped, this, that, so many things you keep saying, but then also that inner child feeling safe, feeling loved, in that scenario, you are actually, you proceed with that relation or that person. So this is actually when we work hard, and when I work hard, sometimes I hinder that inner child. We try to comfort that inner child with partying hard to avoid that burnout. But still, if once or twice that inner child, the feelings of that safe personality which you have kept inside all the time, that feeling of that personality is anywhere disturbed, the person, that child got fearful, then you will not be able to proceed in this manner further. Instead, the conventional method of slow and steady is very beautiful, where there is less chance of mental burnout. Why? Because conventional method of slow and steady, like tortoise, going ahead, not very much focused on sightseeings, but still enjoying sightseeings, not harboring any type of illusion about anyone, neither I have any confusion about myself. I know my capacities, I know my weaknesses, I know my priorities, and I know I have to give time to these priorities. So that's fine. And steadily, I keep going. I have limit, I have a full stop in my dictionary where I say, that's fine. Here, this work I will stop. I will see it tomorrow. Tomorrow. Now, today's working hour is fine. I need my personal space. I will work. I will see this tomorrow. And then you start enjoying your internal emotions. Then you start acknowledging your feelings, the feelings of goodness, the feelings of being vibrant, your family, love, and friendship. You know, these feelings, family, belongingness, love, or something, these feelings are real support to a person to come out of that mental burnout. So when I know the process, when I actually, this slow and steady method, we can actually connect ourselves to whole ambience, and we can actually feel that goodness inside. We remain mentally strong. Remember, spirituality says about physical aspect and subtle aspects, energy aspects. Physically, most of the time, I cannot overrun our things. But mentally, I can actually make myself stronger, much stronger than others. But being mentally stronger, I need to give justified amount of time and energy to all aspect of my life. Say, for example, if working a lot and ruins my health, then it's not going to come back again. And later, all the time, I will have that feeling of resentment, or I keep repenting on my decision of working so hard that my health has gone. So basically, remember this, that I want to go slow and steady and mentally strong, confident, or I will go work hard. I will party hard. I will reach target quickly. Instant success, instant food, instant joy, instant party, but instantly everything vanish. So it's my choice. I don't want to give you any decision here, but it is your choice what you can do in your life. These are two methods. One is conventional, one is modern. So it's up to you. You want to go with conventional method or you want to go with modern method. Thank you. Om Shanti.